I need to confess something with you guys. I am a lazy person. I am a very lazy person. As much as productive as I want to be, I am very lazy. So I'm always looking for easier options to get my day done, and to navigate through my daily stuff. I just want everything easy so that I don't feel that it's a job, it's a work and all that. I don't have a to-do list, and my productivity style is like completely different from what other normal people do, I guess. So today I want to talk about something very simple, like as simple as drinking water. So I've had this book, The Atomic Habits. I had a copy of this book back in India. I have read the entire book once. I've like sprinted through the book like once, and I loved it. This is the book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. It's one of the best-selling books, and it's a self-help book, and it's a very simple book, and I feel that every single person must have read this book, should own this book, get the book and read the book at least once in your life. It's gonna change your productivity perspective a lot, like it did for me, and a lot of things make sense. Like, it's just when he describes it to you, like, hey, I did that and this was how I was supposed to do it, does make sense. So and I realized that there are certain things that's been mentioned in this book that I personally do in my life without even knowing that this is a thing. So I had this book back in India. I had a copy of this book in India, and I did not take the book with me when I came to the US because I don't know why, but I think I didn't have enough space, and I left a bunch of my books back home. But I had to get this again. I had to get this book again, and this time my life has like changed a lot, and a lot of things that I've been doing is actually something that comes from this book, and it works. In my 20s, I used to be this person who I love like having coffee, tea, and all those things. I love coffee. I used to be like a coffee addict, and I'm not a coffee addict anymore, but I love tea. Again, it's just not too different, but yeah, I used to love coffee. I used to have coffee all the time, from morning to night, through 4 a.m. in the morning, 5 o'clock. I used to have this coffee mug with me. I still have like tea with me like 24/7, and that's okay. But what's not okay was for the longest time, I thought, at least in my mind, it was like I used to not drink water. My primary source of water was the water that was in the coffee or tea, and I used to, like, if I'm thirsty, I just drink my coffee and call it drinking water. I don't know what I was doing with my life, but fortunately I did not end up having kidney stones or any other issues, or I did have dehydration problem, because coffee also gets you dehydrated. So I had to do something to fix that. I became more intentional as I age. I become more intentional with my health and my self-care and things like that. So water intake is a very important part of it. You start with water intake, like even if you're not working out or anything, even if you're not doing bunch of like skincare, you don't have a morning and night skincare routine, drinking water just doesn't take you much. It doesn't take you any effort. You just drink and maybe pee after that, but it's pretty simple. Okay, so there's this one thing that stuck with me that's given in this book. It's about cues and how a cue, like human behavior, is always driven by cues. You see something, you want to have it, or you scroll through Amazon and you see it and you're like, oh my god, I need that. And it could be something that was not even in your head. You never had an intention to buy that, but just by seeing that, now it becomes a necessity for you, and you are driven into the habit of buying. So humans have different sources of sensory input that we have. We have taste, smell, touch, sight, and everything. And the most important and the strongest of all is apparently sight. So I want to talk about being intentional with your water intake. And I found this quick and easy fix that could trick my brain into drinking more water is just to get a water bottle. Wait. Like this one. See, look at this. Oh my god. So it might sound really silly and you're like, oh my god, who doesn't know that getting a water bottle is just getting a water bottle is to drink? No. Getting a water bottle is not just to drink, okay? You can drink off of this water bottle, but what it does is it gives you a visual cue, to drinking water. You know what I mean? You keep this on a tabletop and you keep this at a place where you see it, and it has to be like attractive enough so that it kind of seduces you into drinking off of it. I hope that makes sense. But the whole point here is that you have to get something. Go on Amazon or go to some store and get a water bottle that you love, like you like seeing, like aesthetically beautiful water bottle that, see, look at mine is, I got this from Amazon. It has these cute little motivational quotes like, get started, you've got it, keep chugging, never give up, almost there, you did it, refill. It's just really nice and cute. It keeps me going. It just tricks my brain into rewarding me every time I drink water, which is also very important. So I want you guys to be intentional with your hydration and get more water in your system, because I don't have to give you a lecture about how drinking water is gonna change your health, or it's gonna like help you with weight loss and boost your mood and just make you feel lighter, except the part that you might have to like pee a number of times, but that's okay. So I used to have this when I was back in India. I used to go to this gym. I used to be more regular with my gym and stuff, and I used to have this chunky water bottle with me. Like it's like a very masculine looking one. I'll put a screenshot here if I find that on Google. It used to be like it's really like nice and heavy, and I used to feel like all macho when I drink from that. So if you're somebody who would want to like feel empowered and all that, it's just your water bottle, which is seemingly a very silly thing. Come on, I have a whole video on water bottle. I'm doing that, but it might sound silly, but it has to resonate with you. You know what I mean? It has to like talk to you and make you do what it has to make to you, in this case make you drink water. So I am someone who loves to talk about self-care and things that could, like tiny things that could improve your life by like 1% every day, which also comes from the Atomic Habit. So I have been long waiting to make these videos because I want to help you guys and change your perspective on certain things and be intentional about your health. So I wanted to talk about this book too. So I'm like, instead of me just sitting and reading out pages from this book and not connecting it with my life and just asking you guys to go get it, I'm like, why don't I break down all the small things that I learned from this book with examples from my life, from the things that I'm doing, so that it makes more sense to you. And also, trust me guys, once you have this enticing water bottle right next to you, you would be surprised at how many times you will reach out to drink water from this, even when you thought you weren't that thirsty. Just try that and see how your life changes. And it's also like small things that you could add to your lifestyle that would improve your productivity. So if you're not seeing it, you're not doing it. If you want to get more fruits into your system, you have to buy fruits and keep it on the table, preferably even your bedroom if you want to do that, like so that you see it and you're like, let me like eat one. If you just get fruits and you're just gonna dump it in the basket in your refrigerator, you're not seeing it, and by the time you see that the next time, it would be like all rotten. So I'm just giving you the water bottle and water example, but try and apply this to anything in your life. Anything you want to do that you have to do that you tend to forget. For example, I have these vitamin tablets right on my table, so that I see that and I take that every day. If I don't see it, if I want to like organize my stuff and I keep that in one of the drawers, I'm not going to see it. I'm going to forget that, and that's not intentional. I cannot I cannot remember, I don't have to remember to see something. I can use that part of my brain for something else, you know what I mean? So keep things simple for you. Be a little lazy when it comes to productivity, you know what I mean? So that's a wrap for today. I'll be talking more about what I learned from this book, but I will also link this book and my water bottle in the description. You can check it out, and there are so many other different colors that comes with this water bottle. I love it. Oh, it's beautiful. So yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'll do that. And if you can get this book, please get this book. And there is a different system that I follow right now for reading this book, and essentially reading any books, which I'm going to share with you guys in another video. If you like my content, please like my videos and subscribe to my channel, and also share it with your friends and hit that bell icon so that you'll get to see whatever I make. Thank you so much for hanging with me today, you guys. So it's a very beautiful day outside. It's nice and pre-rainy. I love pre-rain. The pre-rain weather, you know what I mean? It's good when it starts raining, but I love it when it's like pre-rain and there's no sun, but there's this nice cool breeze. I love that. I'm just gonna go out and read a little more before I get to other things for today. So thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video.